Good evening. I'm Chanel, vehicle title expert and owner of Wisdom and Authority Title Solutions, a title agency in Chesapeake, Virginia. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. Tonight I will be continuing with the new series, Common Auto Title Problems. Common Auto Title Problems. And tonight I will be talking about when you do not notify DMV in time or at all when you sell your vehicle. Okay, so it's important to notify DMV when you sell your vehicle and to do so right away. Normally, when you sell your vehicle, you're providing that title to the buyer. They go to DMV, they get all of that done, transferred, etc. And then sometimes they will notify DMV that you sold the vehicle, and DMV put a sold on the record. That's what generally happens in a good, normal circumstance. But a lot of times, it's no guarantee that that's going to happen. Sometimes when you sell that vehicle, the buyer may not go to the DMV right away. It's no guarantee. For whatever reason, it could be a case where the buyer has changed their mind. They decide they don't want to obtain ownership of the vehicle now, so they may decide to sell it to someone else. So when this happens, now you have a title skipping situation that has occurred. Okay, so the vehicle is still going to be in your name as the seller, because now the buyer has not gone to DMV yet, but instead they have passed the title and vehicle possibly on to another party that you're not aware of. So that's still going to reflect your record as being active. Another thing that could happen is the person who bought the vehicle may lose the title. So when the title is lost, that's still going to also delay your record from being marked as sold, and it's still going to be open and showing up as you being the owner or current owner of that vehicle. These types of scenarios alone is why I do not recommend you relying upon the buyer to notify DMV of you having sold the vehicle. Please take it upon yourself to reach out to your DMV and the Commissioner of Revenue. If you're in the state of Virginia, we pay personal property taxes based on the age of the vehicle. And if you do not notify the Virginia DMV and the Commissioner of Revenue that you sold the vehicle and you sold that vehicle in time, you are going to pay unnecessary property taxes. So in Virginia, you have 30 days. And if you notify DMV later than that time frame, then you will have to show proof that you sold the vehicle, or you're going to pay taxes on the dates and time in question, which could be very costly depending on the length of time. So again, do not rely upon the buyer to notify DMV on your behalf, because truth be told, it may never happen. And if you're just relying upon that, thinking that you're in the clear, you will have a very unfortunate surprise. You could get a personal property tax bill, months later, a year later, thinking that everything was fine, but in reality, it was not. So make sure you either go with the buyer to DMV so that you, in fact, can have your record, taken care of, so being put on the record, and you can also notify the Commissioner of Revenue as well. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Please click, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Friday, I will have a new segment under this series, Common Auto Title Problems. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.